Welcome into the Nut House Studios for episode 141, GOAT, Greats Official Anniversary Tournament, Part 1. On this episode, Jason and Jonathan get through the tough first round of arguing the GOAT of all GOATs in sports on this second anniversary episode of the podcast. From Ali to Tom Brady, from Larry Bird to Mia Hamm, from Wayne Gretzky to Jim Thorpe, from Danica Patrick to Richard Petty, and everyone in between, sit back and enjoy the show.
Welcome the fuck back in. We're your hosts. I'm Jason.
Jonathan.
And it's been a long fucking while.
Way more than I realized.
Yeah. We got done with soccer. Then we had some medical appointments to attend to for kids. I got one that broke her wrist, one that broke his kneecap, and then had yearly checkups for my son with epilepsy.
You're still coming back from your elbow?
And then both of us got the flu. Christmas happened. Yeah.
I got shingles, 4 infections.
Jesus.
Sinus, adenoid, tonsil, salivary.
So,
Broke my wrist, broke my foot. We've been having fun in our absence.
yeah, it sucked, and we've missed being on here. And speaking of being on here, this is our second anniversary, and didn't really know what way to go with it. So we figured we'd go back to kind of what part of the original part was brackets, and just, we do the fuck out of those. But this one is goats, sports goats, and I thought about mixing in music and art and all that stuff, but that's a whole nother bracket.
Yeah, that's way too many.
But we do have some goat facts.
Goats.
Yes, yeah. I have two.
Animals.
I have two pet goats. One's name's Whiskey, and
Whiskey likes to play.
yep, and the other one's name is Totes. Totes my goats. So yeah, goats are known for their intelligence, problem solving skills, which is kind of hard to believe because sometimes they can be very
Very
dumb.
stubborn and dumb.
Yeah.
They'll eat anything.
Pygmy goats are small enough that they can live in a doghouse, and I have one of those. Male goats are called bucks or billies.
Billies, yeah.
Females are called does or nannies.
I didn't know nanny.
Uh-huh.
I knew doe.
Miniature goat can produce up to 3 quarts of milk a day. It's quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. You ever seen like the screaming and fainting goats?
Yep. So one of my goats is part fainting goat. I've never gotten him to faint, but apparently
my mom
it's
thought I was making that shit up when I told her about it.
it's like a seizure
I
thing.
was like, no, like
Yeah.
they do. Like they will scream and they will faint.
There are over 200 breeds of goats, domestic goats. Wild's a whole nother story. I think there's several different types.
Does that go all the way up to like rams and stuff?
Yeah.
They count?
Well, I think it's separate from sheep. I mean, even though they can mate, it doesn't usually work well.
You ever eaten goat?
Uh-huh.
I have not.
Some gyros are made with goat meat instead of lamb. It's
I've only
different.
had lamb.
There are nearly 1 billion goats in the world. So for every 8 people, there's a goat. And yeah. Now, also related to goats, just recently, John Cena retired.
Think he'll stay retired, or
Yeah, I think he's one of those people that's not going to like milk it and come back, but
I mean, he's in the DCU now.
Yep.
He's got his own show with his wife. He's hilarious in it.
oh yeah.
It's not like he's just hanging on with wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I guess The Rock came back, and that dude's a mega star.
Oh yeah. And they basically bring him back for a pop and value and stuff like that. John Cena said if he ever started slowing down and slipping, he didn't want to continue wrestling. He didn't want to be remembered like that.
Like, obviously, that it is scripted, but the physical toll is real.
Oh yeah,
is absolute.
And some
real.
of the like feats of strength that he's done have been ridiculous.
He's a very strong dude.
So he is a 16-time world champion. If you count fictional championships as championships. He's also won the Royal Rumble twice. Which is 30 men over the top, or sometimes it's more. Some of the movies he's been in: Trainwreck, Bumblebee, Cock Blockers, all great fucking movies.
He's very funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if I woke up out of a coma and I just saw him, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's a wrestler. That's like Batista's okay in some stuff, but like it's like he's clearly.
I feel like Batista's
Goldberg, like
I love Batista in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, his Drax is fantastic.
And
but when he's playing just like a regular human, he's pretty.
But
he is.
I can't remember.
I can't imagine.
What's the
else.
one where he's like he shows up to a cabin and like breaks in or whatever, and
I don't know. I've seen him in. I don't know I can't remember what it's called. The first one was with Schwarzenegger and Stallone. And Stallone is like an escape artist.
Yeah,
he's a security consultant that goes into prison and then finds out how to get out.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets put on like a giant boat and stuff. And
but John Cena's been in Ricky Stenicki. He's been in Fast and the Furious, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's a pretty good action star, actually.
Well, I mean, like I said, he was in the last Suicide Squad and then the spinoff Peacemakers. And
although
I think they're ending Peacemakers. I think he'll be in like
the DC universe.
That is, they've made that officially.
So
part of it.
I don't think that he's as big of a box office boom as The Rock, but I feel like he's an overall better actor.
He's a better actor, yeah.
Yeah.
And also way more range. The Rock can play like the same type of dude way better. He's basically himself.
Well, there's like one that John Cena was in where he was like a wrestling coach called like, and it was like Southpaw was the name of it. And then he's also played like he was in the Iron Claw that was about the wrestling family. I'm trying to think.
That's your domain.
Yeah. But another big thing that he's done, he's granted over 650 wishes for Make-A-Wish. Yep.
Do you have any idea how much time that is?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the emotional toll of watching?
Oh yeah, like oh hey, nice to meet you, and then like having to hear like I'm dying of cancer.
You do not go home that day and be like, I'm happy now. Like, no, you're depressed that whole day at least.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard him talk about it?
Mm-hmm.
He's like these people have one wish on the planet, and he's
like
so he a better honor than to just want to meet.
And he doesn't care if he pisses off people, like that. How some of those you'll see videos where like not handlers but like managers and stuff like that for like athletes, like they'll try to rush them along. And they're like, no. There's kids that want my autograph. Like they spend their hard-earned money.
Some of them. There's two ways that works. Some people use it as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have someone that like tells them we got to go, so they get to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And some will have people that are like, no, you got to go.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways.
And I've seen John Cena several times be like, no, like I'll spend as much time with this kid as they want to.
Yeah, he's in charge of that whole deal.
I mean, he had a rap album that, because of all the wrestling fans buying it, actually did pretty well.
Was that like that must have been like right around high school?
2005, right after we got out of high school. Owns a pretty extensive collection of cars.
He's a big dude, but fortunately he's not like Shaq big. I feel bad for Shaq because like he loves exotic cars, but like they don't. Like, no.
How tall is here? Let's look it up. It's on here.
I would guess he's about 6'1", 6'2" ish.
Let's look it up.
Everybody that's that big looks shorter than they are.
John Cena is only 6'1".
Yeah.
That's crazy. Randy Orton 6'5". Undertaker's 6'10".
Fucking Orton 6'5"?
Yeah.
Jesus.
50-inch chest, 36-inch waist. It's a big dude.
I mean, before he was hardly making like movies, he was funny in like hefty commercials.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
He's
now
a
that
beast. He's on roids, but
allegedly.
no.
I know.
Take me to court, bro. You can do that.
All right.
Podcast. Nobody looks like that.
We're going to argue down our goats on our bracket because this is going to take a while.
I'm going to need this mine.
Yep. And if it doesn't work, I'm sorry.
Shit.
What? Do you want me to write for you?
Yeah, I just thought about it.
All right. Our first bracket, or our first matchup, is Muhammad Ali versus John Wooden. So,
Coach versus boxer.
okay.
John Wooden.
You pull up John Wooden. I'll pull
John
up
Wooden, UCLA head coach, Kareem, Bill Walton, multiple undefeated seasons, pretty undisputed best
Okay.
Collegiate basketball coach of all time. Absolutely dominant. Where is it in here? Is it like alphabetical?
It's alphabetical.
Is
So
it
Muhammad
by
Ali
last name or first name?
should be first name. Muhammad Ali, here's his accomplishments. Olympic gold medal.
Yep.
Won the world light heavyweight title in 1960 Rome Olympics. World heavyweight champion 3 times and 2-time world boxing championship champion. Lineal heavyweight champion. He achieved that 3 times. Won the Kentucky Gold Glove 6 times between 55 and 60. And the Sportsman of the Century in 99.
Incredible human being.
Mm-hmm.
Cassius Clay was his real name.
Yep.
He changed it to Ali. Refused to go to war.
Yep.
Based on his religion.
Mm-hmm.
John.
Right here. Oh.
Known as the Wizard of Westbrook, celebrated for his unparalleled success as a basketball coach, leading UCLA to 10 titles. Good Lord. That's in a 12-year span.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he had, like I said, he had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, he got incredible players to come in, and he didn't take shortcuts. He is,
yeah.
Some of his books are, like, he's up there with, like, Lombardi on, like, the best way to do coaching and everything that people listen to. And UCLA is the greatest dynasty. There's still, like, I always see it. They're, like, top 4 or 5 programs, like Duke, North Carolina, KU, Kentucky, and, like, what's the 5th? And UCLA still gets thrown up in there.
Yeah.
Even though recently they haven't been, like,
It's been a little while.
as dominant. They're still pumping out Russell Westbrook's, Kevin Love, like star players, but
So
this is nuts because we're talking about 1 or 2 of the best boxers of all time and easily the best college men's coach of all time.
I'm gonna go John Wooden.
Really?
Yes. Here's the reason why. Ali, it was just him. He controlled his own destiny. John Wooden, with several different groups of young men, was able to accomplish those feats. He had to coach those kids up to be where they were. Whereas
It's
Ali,
a good argument.
all he had to do was for himself.
Are we just talking like? Are we doing cultural impact or anything, or is it just their like career? Because Ali is.
I think career. I think what we go with as far as like their accomplishments
they're
of
both
why
getting stuff
they're
added.
yeah.
If it's the rest.
Because I say we go with career because if you get deep into that, then we can get into some of the negative sides of some of these people, and that like hinders some of it. Like we could sit there and Michael Phelps is on here, Lance Armstrong's on here. We could talk about the controversies there and stuff like that.
Yeah, just because we're looking at 2 great human beings.
Yeah.
And the first round doesn't mean it's going to be that way.
And I think when you argue GOAT, you're not,
no, you don't.
You're not going to sit there and say, oh, well, Jordan sold more shoes or something like that.
Nobody cares. He did.
Yeah, nobody cares about shoes.
No, I mean, like, in the GOAT debate, like, nobody cares. I don't wear shoes anymore. I wear shoe.
Yeah. All right.
I'll go with it.
Okay.
I'll go with it. But it's Ali and Tyson, and I would not put a dime on that fight if they were both in their prime.
Yeah.
No idea what happens. No clue. Absolutely no
All
clue.
right.
Oh. Up next, Bill Russell and Tony Hawk. Bill Russell is so iconic. He won 11 titles with the Celtics as a player, even more as a coach. And he routinely locked up Wilt Chamberlain to a level nobody else could.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I believe the trophy for Finals MVP now is named after him.
Okay, like you said, 11 titles during his 13-year career.
Yeah.
So that means only 2 seasons that he played.
Yeah.
5-time NBA Most Valuable Player. 12-time All-Star. Rebounding leader. 4 times.
I'm a Lakers fan. And I love Bill Russell, man. Like,
Yeah.
love him.
I mean, known for shot blocking.
His defense and rebounding was impeccable.
Yeah. NCAA championships. He led the University of San Francisco to consecutive.
Yep.
University of San Francisco.
Yep.
Like, when's the last time you ever heard of them doing anything?
He's the absolute reason I know it exists.
Captain the U.S. national basketball team, or the U.S. national basketball team to gold medal. Tony Hawk, though. He is. Let's get to the T's.
He makes video games, right?
Yeah, but he's. I mean, you got to think he's like the godfather of
skateboarding, man.
He's.
If you ask people like one name,
I think without him, we probably don't see
all these dudes out.
We probably don't see X Games. We probably don't see any of that. Began skateboarding at the age of 9. Turned pro at the age of 14.
Yep. He's a Cali kid, isn't
Yep. Dominated skateboarding during the 80s and 90s, winning 73 titles and being named the top vert skater for 12 consecutive years. Credited
Plus
with
he pulled off
inventing...
the 900s, man.
Huh?
The 900s?
Yeah. Crediting with inventing over 100 tricks, including the Ollie 540, front side 540 rodeo flip, and the gymnastic plant. The 900. So Tony Hawk became the first skateboarder to successfully land the 900. He's also, but, you know, and we'll stay out of the video game side, but he's got like, what, at least 4 video games under his name?
I don't know.
How much time did you spend playing
just
Tony
like the
Hawk
open
Pro
world,
Skater?
just like,
yeah.
Oh, forever. Forever, man. You can play that till the end of time.
Man.
Tony Hawk is pretty much the best skater, the biggest name. And Bill Russell has, if we're just talking basketball, he has a top 5 to 10 ability to be. I mean, you could put him in a bunch of different places, but I personally like Bill Russell more, but I think Tony Hawk is.
That's tough. I think Tony Hawk has the bigger impact on his sport.
Definitely.
Russell,
for as much as he accomplished and how great he was, those teams had Hall of Famers coming off the bench all the time.
Yeah.
And Red Auerbach was the coach. Like,
how many kids do you think, if you asked who the GOAT was, are either going to say Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron?
Define kid. What's the age cutoff?
I'd say 16 and under.
Almost all of them.
Yeah. How many of them do you think would say Bill Russell's name?
If they're not huge Celtics fans, almost none.
Which kind of sucks because...
Yeah, because he deserves it.
Man. Tony?
Yeah.
All right.
Write it for me.
All right.
Tested my writing a little bit. It's not terrible, but that was on a piece of paper.
Bobby Fischer versus Randy Moss.
Wow.
Randy Moss is a nasty motherfucker.
Dude's unreal.
Okay.
I would
Here.
say he's comfortably top 2. Him and Jerry.
Played 14 seasons in the NFL with the Vikings, Oakland Raiders,
Patriots,
Titans, and Niners. Retired with 15,592 receiving yards and 156 touchdown receptions, ranking second all-time in touchdown receptions and fourth in receiving yards.
You have to understand that the man didn't have a great quarterback for most of his career.
Moss set the NFL season record for touchdown receptions with 23 in 2007 while playing for the New England Patriots.
Yep.
He also holds the records for most touchdown receptions by a rookie with 17 in 1998. He was selected to the Pro Bowl 6 times and earned 4 first-team All-Pro selections during his career. And he was also the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year.
He was the very first NFL player I saw do anything, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I knew about the jumping.
Yep.
But the speed was just holy shit.
Now, Bobby Fischer. We used to have a guy here in Lawrence that would set up outside of the Granada with a chessboard that would say, looking for Bobby Fischer.
Did it say looking or was it searching?
Might have been searching.
I think the movie is searching for Bobby
Youngest Grandmaster. Fischer became the youngest Grandmaster in history at the age of 15.
He's the most well-known chess player of all time.
He was the 11th world chess champion, winning the title in 1972 against Boris Spassky. I don't know who that is. Achieved a perfect score of 11-0 in the 1964 U.S. Chess Championships, the only perfect score in tournament history.
He pretty much invented the whole timing system on top of that.
Yep. Inventor of Fischer Random patented a modified chess timing system that added a time increment to after each move, now standard practice on top tournament and match play.
I never played a tournament without it.
Fischer invented Fischer Random and a new variant of chess known today as Chess 960. His accomplishments have left impact on chess and popular culture, making him one of the most celebrated figures in the game's history.
Have you seen that deal? He would be in a room with other grandmasters in this giant circle, and he would just walk around and play all of them, and whoop the shit out of them. Which is just, I thought I was pretty good at chess, and no, I can't fathom that.
I think
he must have had Asperger's or something, some ability, some savant level to be that good at chess.
That's a tough one, man.
It is tough. Randy is. Whew. It's Randy and Jerry Rice. I mean, there's not really much.
Randy's a beast, but man, was anyone as dominant, or was he as dominant in what he did as Bobby Fischer was?
No. If you ask me who the greatest chess players of all time is, I'll probably go Bobby Fischer every time. You ask me who the greatest wide receiver is, it's going to depend on the day.
Yeah. Shit.
But also with Fischer, he was under control. It's just him. But Randy's reliant on quarterback.
Yeah. All right.
Next.
Two Kansans.
Jim Thorpe and Lynette Woodard.
All right.
Jim Thorpe might be just overall the greatest athlete
ever.
Him or Jackie Robinson. I think Jackie lettered in 5 different things at UCLA, but Jim Thorpe won the decathlon, was a professional football and baseball player.
All right. Jim Thorpe's is ridiculous.
It is beyond ridiculous, man.
Okay. Jim Thorpe was groundbreaking. This is from Wikipedia. Most of these are. Was a groundbreaking athlete known for his exceptional achievements in multiple sports, including winning 2 Olympic gold medals in 1912 and excelling in professional football, baseball, and basketball. 1912 Summer Olympics. he gained fame by winning gold medal in both the decathlon and pentathlon. That's crazy.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
He was
better
stripped
at
of his
everything.
medals due to controversy over his amateur status, as he had played semi-professional baseball prior to the Olympics. However, in '82, they restored his medals, and in '22, he was recognized as the sole winner of the events.
He can take the medals, but he still did it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
professional sports career, played football, and was known for his speed. 3-time All-American at Carlisle Indian Industrial School, where he played.
He was Native American. Man.
Yep, where he played football under Pop Warner. He later played in the early years of the National Football League and was inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame in '63. He played professional baseball teams such as the Rocky Mountain Club in North Carolina, and then he also played professional basketball.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Just that good at all of those sports.
Broke racial barriers. I mean, that's a big feat in its own. And named the greatest athlete of the first half of the 20th century by sports writers and broadcasters in 1950. That's a lot.
Really argue that, to be honest.
Now, let's go over to
Lynette.
Yep. Lynette is one of my friends. She is known as the where are the L's? LLL. So she was nicknamed the female Michael Jordan for a long time. Although not official, she held the scoring record for women's basketball up until Caitlin Clark beat it, 2 years ago? And she was second only behind, in college basketball, only behind Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete Maravich.
She was a four-time Kodak All-American. And she was also Olympic gold medalist.
She was a globetrotter.
She was the first female Harlem Globetrotter. Played 2 seasons.
How many have there been? Do you even know?
Probably several now. She played 2 seasons in the WNBA, mainly because WNBA didn't exist. But she played overseas. She is in the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, National Basketball Hall of Fame.
I don't know why there are 2 different.
Kansas Sports Hall of Fame. I don't know. But yeah. And she's a local Kansas product. I love Lynette, one of my favorite people. But
Jim Thorpe, man.
Yeah, there's nothing that competes with Jim Thorpe, at least not yet.
Just absurd, man.
Okay. All right. This is one of your Serena Williams and Derek Jeter. Tell us about Derek Jeter.
Derek Sanderson Jeter, born in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Became a Yankee fan by going to visit his family, and his favorite player was Dave Winfield. I know a couple things about him. Taken 6th overall by the Yankees, 1996 Rookie of the Year. The year 2000 All-Star Game and World Series MVP. He's got 5 titles. Got robbed of an MVP in 2006 by a dude who was the 3rd best player on his own team. And the most famous baseball player still living.
All right. Serena Williams. 23 Grand Slam titles, most by any player in the Open era. Victories include 7 Australian, 3 French, 7 Wimbledon, 6 U.S., and then she also has 4 Olympic gold medals, 3 in women's doubles with her sister, and 1 in singles. She is a career Grand Slam champion in both singles and doubles, meaning she has won all 4 Grand Slam titles and an Olympic event in both formats. Over her career, she has secured 73 WTA single titles, including 5 WTA Tour championships.
She's pretty obviously the greatest women's tennis player of all. Maybe the greatest.
Most single
athlete,
matches won at Grand Slam tournaments, 367. Most majors won after turning 30, 10. Longest consecutive weeks ranked number 1, 319.
Are we taking performance-enhancing drug allegations into this?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we want to look at negatives.
I mean, if it directly impacts,
I think you have to kind of include it. You know, I mean,
I would put money on it that she did.
Do you think Derek did?
No,
you don't think so?
I saw him his whole career. He's not a very big guy. He's like 6'3", 190.
Won 5 titles with New York. 3,465 hits.
Would have had 4,000 if the Yankees diagnosed his leg.
Rookie of the Year in 96. Captain of the Yankees for 11 seasons. And elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2020.
He missed being unanimous by 1 vote.
All right. I'm gonna let you...
Derek Jeter isn't remotely close to the greatest baseball player of all time. Not even close. He's not even the best shortstop of all time.
Do you feel like he's the greatest shortstop in Yankees history?
Easily. He's a top 4 Yankee? 4 or 5?
Okay. Without proven that she allegedly took performance enhancing drugs. Do you feel like Serena Williams is the best women's, if not one of the best?
She admits
tennis
herself.
Players ever.
No, she admits herself that she would get killed by the lowest ranked male.
Yeah,
she admits it. She's like they serve way faster, they move quicker, they're stronger. But still, she's the greatest female tennis player of all time. I know steroids help, but she's supremely talented. She might not have been the greatest of all time if she wasn't allegedly on steroids. I don't know. Performance-enhancing drugs. I don't know what it is exactly that she's supposedly been on. But she beats Jeter. I love Jeter. He's my favorite ever.
I bet that hurt a little bit saying that.
Nah, I love Jeter, and unless you watch him play and you watch his whole career, you cannot appreciate the greatness, the aura.
I almost feel like we can kind of sit down while we argue or go over points. Fucking goddamn.
We still are sick, both of us.
A little bit. That's what we get for making out. Not with each other, but
with the kids.
We're
gonna have to seriously ask the kids, like when they come back, we're gonna be like, "Did anybody get sick over the break?" You're a goalie. Like those kids. I don't know which one did it, but one of them got us sick.
Yep,
because it hit us right after.
All right, Shohei Ohtani.
It could have been a kid off the other team just after shaking hands after the game.
I feel like we did a pretty good job washing hands. I don't know. Okay, Shohei Ohtani. Go ahead and pull it up on there.
What are you talking about? Is gambling?
Shohei Ohtani versus Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey is trailblazer in judo, mixed martial arts, and professional wrestling. Made history as the first American woman to win an Olympic medal in judo, securing a bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Won gold at the 2004 World Judo Juniors Championships and became the first female judoka?
I don't know what that is.
Judoka to win an A-level tournament in nearly a decade. Inaugural women's bantamweight champion and defended it 6 times, a record for female fighters at the time. First female fight in UFC. she participated in. And then before joining UFC, she was the last champion of Strikeforce, defeating Misha Tate in 2012. And she was Raw Women's Champion for professional wrestling, if you want to include those accolades. Won the 22 Women's Royal Rumble and became the 8th Women's Triple Crown Champion in WWE history. Inducted in the UFC Hall of Fame in 2018. Yeah, I don't know.
The most famous female mixed martial artist of all time, pretty much. Otani. Most people, because I'm a Yankee fan, assume I don't like Otani. I'm like, what's not to like? Like,
yeah, I'm sure that there's like people that are on the Celtics that you like, even though you
Paul Pierce forever, man.
Mm-hmm.
And but like I love Shohei, but like when people just start prematurely saying he's better than this, especially in that period where because he's by far in the modern era, since Ruth didn't do a lot. He was a great pitcher, and then he was a great hitter, and they didn't try and have him do both.
Yeah.
I have no doubts that he had the ability to do both. But Otani is by far the best two-way baseball player of all time. He's got 4 MVPs, 2 in the American League, 2 in the National League. He invented the 50-50 club, 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. And on top of that, he's an incredible pitcher. He throws 100-plus miles an hour. He's got multiple filthy pitches. If his elbow could hang together, he'd already have a case right now. He's a little past 30 years old. He got a deal from the Dodgers for $700 million each. It's like $68 million of that's deferred a year, which is wild. They're over $1 billion of deferred money right now. But that stuff is less expensive. He came over in 2018, and I can't remember wanting a player much more than that. The Yankees had lost in Game 7 of the 2017 ALCS. So if they won that game, that's the last game of the series. If they win that, they go to the World Series. They lost to the Astros, who won because they were cheating. They're also very good, but they were cheating on top of it. You add both, that's difficult to beat. And so the Yankees really needed some pitching and a left-handed designated hitter, and doesn't get much better than that. Unfortunately, due to the geographical issues, he only wanted to be on the West Coast, way closer to Japan and home. And the dude is unbelievable. He reached base 9 straight times in the World Series. He hit 3 home runs and struck out 10 guys in 1 playoff game. He's absolutely a freak of nature and worth every penny to get him. The $700 million is nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing. They already have made it back in endorsements and stuff.
Man, I got to go with Shohei.
Yeah.
I mean, Rhonda, you can't knock what she's done, but Shohei, like...
And Shohei's not even done, man. Like,
yep.
He just won the MVP again. I don't remember how many years, but like I don't remember when it was, but like the last person to win the MVP in the American League that wasn't Judge or Otani, like a while ago.
All right.
Because Judge has won 3 of the last 4. The one he didn't win is the year he got hurt, and Otani won it that year.
Willie Mays versus Lisa Leslie.
She was the first female I ever saw dunk. 10 foot.
You want to find Lisa Leslie?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
L.A. Sparks legend.
Willie Mays was known as the Say Hey Kid. One of the greatest baseball players of all time. Career spanning 23 seasons.
Yeah. He played forever, man.
Yep.
He lost some time to the military.
Made his debut in 1951 in the Negro Leagues with the Birmingham Black Barons.
Yep.
Rookie of the Year in 1951 after hitting 20 home runs and helping the Giants win their first pennant in 14 years. Won the National League MVP twice and led the Giants to the World Series title and is famous for his iconic over-the-shoulder catch in Game 1 of the World Series. Still see it in highlights
People
today.
don't understand if they haven't played baseball, first off, Polo Grounds was like 50 feet deeper, so he covered an absurd amount of ground. And you've seen the highlight, right? Everyone's seen it a million times. He turned around and threw that ball in on time, on a line, and kept anybody from advancing on a ball that's out of the ballpark in like every ballpark around today.
Selected to the All-Star game 24 times. That's crazy. Hit a total of 660 home runs, ranking him among the top leaders.
I mean, when he retired, he
3,000 hit club, achieving this milestone during his career. 12 Golden Gloves.
He's only
played in 4 World Series and led the National League in home runs 4 times, stolen bases 4 times. Is the only player to have hit 50 home runs in a season and record 20 triples in another season. Achieving those feats 2 years apart.
There's absolutely nothing.
That's crazy.
He couldn't do. Willie Mays is. Okay. I don't have. If anybody told me that they think the GOAT was Willie Mays, I'm not arguing with you. I'm like, that's
all right. What do you got for Lisa Leslie?
6'9".
That was unheard of.
Yeah,
and those. I mean,
with like athleticism,
mm-hmm.
She. I think she got to actually play in the inaugural WNBA season.
Yep.
It says it right here that she. She had gold. She won gold medals before that. But she won 3 WNBA MVP awards. It says right here, being the first player to dunk a WNBA game. I remember seeing that. That was it was like holy. Like how tall is the rim? No, she dunked it. She dropped 100 something. Where it's got to have it in here, right? Yeah, set a national record by scoring 101 points in a single game in her senior year. Obviously, they won the state championship. She went to USC, which worked out real well because when she went to the LA Sparks, she was a hometown kid in the WNBA, which they try and do.
Yeah.
As like Caitlin Clark went to Indiana Fever, like that kind of thing. National Freshman of the Year, College Player of the Year, All-American, the whole deal. So she played from 97 to 2009. She won 2 championships, 8 All-Star teams. Like I said, WNBA MVP 3 times, all-time leader in points and rebounds when she retired. The infamous dunk. She's won a bunch of gold medals since I think so 92 was the first year you could play as a professional. So her first year she was able to play as a professional was 96. I think she won like 3 or 4 straight. I still have a like Sports Illustrated for Kids book about the dream teams.
Yep.
On it, and she's in the Hall of Fame, the legitimate Naismith Hall of Fame, not just the women's thing, which is dumb. If you deserve to be in the women's, you deserve to be in the men's.
Yeah.
And she's still an ambassador for the game to this day. And it's if she was around today, she would be.
She coached in that. She coached in that Big 3 league. Too.
Mm-hmm. She is.
How does she match up with Mays?
Not even close. Willie is.
Yeah.
Willie's got her. Lisa Leslie's probably my second favorite female basketball player of all time.
All right.
Professional, anyway.
Bo Jackson versus Nadal.
This is going to be messy because Bo is more like modern day Jim Thorpe type stuff.
Yeah.
Versus like one sport he dominated. Like with like Dion's impressive, but like
you want to pull up Bo's.
Yeah.
All right.
I used to go to school with Bo Jackson's kid.
Nadal.
Rafael Nadal.
22 Grand Slam men's titles.
French champion all day long.
14-time French Open champion.
Yeah, that's where he beat Federer all the time.
More than any player in Grand Slam history.
It's on clay there. It's a different game. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine like playing in a sport where it's like that big of difference.
Achieved the career Golden Slam, winning all 4 majors and an Olympic medal in singles and doubles. 92 ATP titles, including 36 Masters titles. Longest winning streak of 81 on clay courts, longest in the open area. And he
He
won
was-
majors on 3 different surfaces in the same year in 2010. And then he
How ridiculous is that? There
Yeah.
are 3 different surfaces.
completed a career Grand Slam and won Olympic gold medal in both singles and okay, we already covered that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah.
Him and Federer were
Now,
quite.
do you know Bo?
I know a little about Bo.
Or how
Auburn Heisman Trophy winner. Freak in nature running back. Absolute demon on the baseball field. I think he's still the only. Brian Jordan played both. Dion won a title in both football and baseball, but Bo's the only one that's been. I guess it's not called it's Pro Bowl in the NFL versus All Star, but it's the same thing. You can't have a game. Obviously, like you're a Chiefs fan. I'm a Packers fan.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Micah Parsons, maybe the best defensive player besides Myles Garrett. You lost Patrick Mahomes, one of the greatest players of all time, the ACL. If that happens in an all-star game in the middle of a season,
Mm-hmm.
can you imagine the backlash that would come from that? So Pro Bowl has to come later for it. But either way, he was both. He's absolutely unbelievable. He played for the Royals, and my most lasting impression of Bo Jackson is a couple things. One, he made a couple throws that are just mind-blowing, which goes to show you, like, it's not just, like, in football, but he wasn't a quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, his ability to just have a cannon on top of everything else. He wasn't just, like, Dion was just fast and athletic, but Bo was just that coordinated and good. Like, breaking the bat over his head. He has his own shoe line. That's a huge deal. He was the first guy that made like, trainers a popular thing.
Was there a fucking lunchroom that didn't have one of his posters of him?
Not around here.
Either in his baseball uniform or football uniform with the milk mustache.
Yeah, it's just I won a poster of his that is now worth a lot of money, and I might have sold it, but I'm going to try and find it. It's in my closet right now, which is
So
so
before,
packed with
I
shit.
mean,
But there's a picture of him with like holding a baseball bat like this, and he's got his shoulder pads on, and it was like Bo No Sports. It was a Nike commercial or Nike poster. He's about as iconic as it gets in professional sports.
I think the fact that he did what he did, playing 2 sports with a pretty heavy overlap, it's
one of the
yeah.
if you want to say greatest athlete of all time ever.
Yeah,
I'm not
I agree.
arguing with you
agree.
with Bo.
We're talking Jim Thorpe type.
Nadal is incredible. If the entire sport was just played on clay, he might be the greatest player of all time.
Okay,
But he wasn't even beating Federer in his own matchup.
go ahead and go to Cy Young
Cy Young.
and second page. Yeah, Simone Biles.
Who's Cy Young?
Shut the fuck up. Yes. Okay.
His real name is Denton.
Denton.
I've never even heard of somebody named Denton
'Kay.
besides him. I thought it'd
Simone
be like Cyrus or
Biles.
something.
11 Olympic gold medals, including 7 golds. 30 world championship medals with 23 golds, making her the most decorated gymnast in history. Multiple accolades, including the Lareris, probably butchering the fuck out of that, World Sports Award for Sportswoman of the Year, and being named ESPN's Woman of the Year in 2016. First female gymnast to win 4 gold medals at a single Olympics, and the first gymnast to win 5 world all-around titles. It's pretty dominant.
Absolutely. Cy Young, for those that don't know, every year in the American League and National League, they give out an award for the best pitcher. It's called the Cy Young. The dude holds a bunch of records that will never, ever be close to broken. He has wins is like 500 something. They're already saying like we probably will never see a 300 game winner ever again. Nonetheless, a 500 200-game winner. I don't think Greinke even got to 200 wins. So we're talking a Zach Greinke on top of a Hall of Famer to get there. He threw several no-hitters. I know he won a pitching triple crown.
Ooh. That's a bad one, though.
What?
Most career losses, 316.
Yeah, it's just because he pitched that much.
Yeah.
Because he got the most starts, most complete games, most shutouts.
Yep.
So his record is still
most
very good.
innings pitched, 7,356.
One arm shot after one practice.
Dude, divide that by
different?
9. I mean, that's
Yeah,
That's
it is
literally-
unbelievable.
it's literally 800 games. Yeah.
Well, he finished 749 complete games. So he threw all 9 innings 750 times, basically.
That's crazy.
3/4 of a grand. Just a completely different. deal.
76 shutouts.
So that doesn't mean he went 5 innings and someone came in for him. He finished the entire game and nobody scored.
Played with the Cleveland Spiders.
Yeah. That's the Indians.
I don't think
then
there's
the
much
Guardians.
argument here. Look, like, Simone did what she did, but the guy has awards named after him. He still owns a ridiculous amount of records.
It will never be. He
Yeah.
won 20 or more games in 16 seasons.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and write it in. Cy Young. Okay.
Denton.
Doug Flutie, CFL.
Flutie.
CFL Doug Flutie
Versus
versus Sean White.
Sean White.
So you find Sean White, I'll find Douglas Flutie. That's crazy.
What?
Doug Flutie. Okay. Heisman Trophy winner in 84, becoming the first player to do so at Boston College. CFL's most outstanding player, a record 6 times. 3 Grey Cups with the BC Lions, Calgary Stampeders, and Toronto Argonauts. NFL Comeback Player of the Year. I guess we'll go and throw those in there
He had a
too.
respectable NFL career.
Earned his honor with the Buffalo Bills in 98. Flutie was selected to the Pro Bowl in 98.
He's super short, man.
Oh yeah. Inducted in the College Football Hall of Fame. Inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. And yeah.
He was so likable growing up, man.
Mm-hmm.
So likable. He wasn't close to the best.
Do you remember?
quarterback in the
Do you
NFL.
remember he had his own cereal for a while?
Yes.
Like Flutie Flakes or
Yes,
something
that's
like
exactly
that.
what it was.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
All right.
Sean White, the little ginger snowboarder dude.
Yeah. Looked like Carrot Top.
Yeah. He
He's-
broke onto the scene at the exact right time because that's like right when he became huge was when he became monetized.
Mhm.
Before that, people were not getting paid to do that, no matter how good they
Yeah.
were. They didn't have sponsorships, and the X Games was around, but like that was
He's
Almost.
literally the Tony Hawk of snow sports. Yeah.
for sure. I mean, I know he went on to be in the Olympics, 5-time Olympics. He
And
represented.
X Games.
Yeah, most X Games gold medals, 3-time Olympic gold medalist, half pipe. Most Olympic gold medals by a snowboarder. Jesus, he won a ton of SPs.
Dude, we're almost at an hour, and we're like,
halfway. You wanna do a
no,
two-parter?
dude, look.
You want to do a 2-parter?
We're just going to record long fucking... Because once we get through this first round, we'll have an idea of,
Yeah, we can argue
Yeah.
it down. Man. The CFL does have a few different rules to it, but I don't think he dominated it because the game was different. I think it was just because the talent was significantly
Yeah.
less.
I think-
obviously respectable NFL career. He probably could have played the whole time in the NFL. He's just Canadian, so
I got to say Sean White,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
he was just so dominant in his sport.
I love Doug Flutie, man.
Mm-hmm.
It is so hard to be that short and be a quarterback in the NFL because the linemen are like 6'4" minimum in front of you.
All right. Look up Dale Earnhardt. We got Dale Earnhardt versus Chris Cyborg.
Dale
Chris Cyborg. Do. One of the greatest female fighters in the world. is the only MMA fighter to achieve Grand Slam champion status, winning world championships in 5 MMA promotions. Current and inaugural Super Fights women's featherweight champion. Only MMA fighter in history to become a quintuple champion, holding the world championships across 5 major promotions.
Still blows my mind that they have actual titles broken up like that.
Yeah. Yeah. They just kind of list all. Oh, also a former professional boxer won all 7 of her fights in professional boxing. So, yeah.
No slouch. Dale Earnhardt, obviously untimely death, especially because it was just like he barely touched the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You see those cars flip and catch on fire and get destroyed.
It just looked like a routine little crash,
like a
basically.
little fender bender, and he just died from it. And obviously, one of the biggest names. You still see people with like the Earnhardt stuff everywhere. Obviously, his son became incredibly famous, Junior, which is I feel so old that he's like older than us. So he won 7 NASCAR Winston Cup championships. 76 races won. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Including the Daytona 500. Career earnings exceeded $40 million, which back then is ridiculous. I'm sure the money that a state is pulling in is way.
I'm just gonna go out on a dude. I gotta say Dale, just because I mean, Chris Cyborg. Although we can't take away from what she did, like. You have people that train you and stuff, but at the end of the day, like, you're responsible for what you do. He had to, like, if someone didn't get a lug nut tightened enough, if something like that happened, like, I mean,
I'm in agreement with Dale, man. He's easily
like you got to rely on a whole team, whereas
there are only a couple, that can stack up with him.
Okay.
In NASCAR, anyway.
All right. Lionel Messi versus Anderson Silva. Oh, Messi. You want to go Anderson?
Sure.
All right. JKL. Lionel, go ahead and start if you want.
Oh, okay. With Anderson Silva, he's a UFC guy, mixed martial arts. Holds the record for the longest title reign and most consecutive title defenses in UFC history. Middleweight champion. In 2006, held that for 7 years to 2017. 2,457 days, the longest in UFC history. Multiple consecutive title defenses. Successfully defended his title 10 times, setting the record for that. A 16-fight winning streak, which is one of the longest in the UFC's history. He defeated a lot of high-profile opponents, such as Rich Franklin, Dan Henderson, and Vitor Belfort, and is now currently in the UFC Hall of Fame since July of 2023. I think he did boxing afterwards. I don't know how he did on that. Does it say after leaving? A split decision against the former WBC middleweight champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. So, quite the
badass
fighter. Yeah.
All right. Lionel Messi, regarded as one of the greatest football players of all time. Football is in soccer. Yeah, football. Ballon d'Or, 8-time winner of that. Some sort of award. Then that's the record for that. Best FIFA men's player 3 times. European gold shoe 6 times. 10 La Liga titles, 4 UEFA championship titles, FIFA Club World Cups 3, Copa del Rey titles 7, Super Copa 8,
He's Argentinian, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, there's just ridiculous amount of
Plays for Barcelona.
most goals in a calendar year, 91. Most goals for a single club, over 670 goals for Barcelona. Most goals in La Liga, 474. Most assists in football history, over 390. Most goal contributions in FIFA World Cup, 21 goals and assists combined. Copa America, 32 goals and assists combined. That's a lot of fucking records.
He's not done, man. He's still.
And yeah, he's still playing like.
Him and Ronaldo are the top two guys still going.
Yeah.
And he's an icon. Like.
Yeah.
Big
fuck.
time off the.
Dude,
I'm going Messi. Man.
Yeah, Messi. All right, Michael Phelps versus Phil Jackson.
And I take Phil.
Yep, sure. Oh,
you're good.
Shit. Where the fuck did that just come from?
That's what I thought when you got to that doorknob.
I
was like, why are you not panicking right now, dude?
All right.
I was like, you should be panicking.
Michael Phelps, most decorated Olympian, holds a record of 28 Olympic gold medals, including 28 Olympic medals, including 23 gold, making him the most decorated athlete in Olympic history. Record-breaking performances in 2008 Olympics in Beijing. He won 8 gold medals, most ever won at a single Olympic Games.
He timed that so perfectly because 2008 was the Redeem Team.
Mm-hmm.
And that made, like, people started paying attention again. Yeah. And so then people were like, holy shit, this Michael Phelps dude.
Received the World Swimmer of the Year award 8 times and the American Swimmer of the Year award 11 times. He holds the record for most Olympic gold medals in an individual event and most individual medals overall. Youngest male record holder and set a world record in swimming at the age of 15.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson. So.
And didn't he get banned for weed?
He got in trouble for it a lot. I remember, like, there was some video of him at a frat party after, like, after he won all those medals in Beijing in 2008. And he was, like, smoking weed, and it was, like, a huge deal. And after he became famous, he married, like, the first stripper that hit on him at a club.
Is he still married to her?
I seriously doubt it, but
who knows?
But like everyone was like, this dude has no one around him that can tell him. Like nobody thought he'd blow up like that. They're like, he's a swimmer. He's not going to become this kind of famous. Like, oh yes, he has. And so I grew up on Phil Jackson. He won 11 titles as a coach. He won 2 more as a player with the Knicks in the 70s. And he was one of the main catalysts, along with Tex Winter, another Kansas guy from K-State, ran the triangle offense. So he led the Bulls to titles in 91 to 93, the first three-peat, and then 96 and 98, a second three-peat. He was the coach for all of Kobe and Jordan's titles. He moved on to the Lakers, and then they immediately pulled off a three-peat. He left, came back, then they went to 3 finals in a row, lost the first one to the Celtics. Fuck you, Paul Pierce, for that. And then they won the next 2. Jesus. Like in modern times,
averaged 27.4 points a game for University of
North Dakota. Yeah. There are not many great athletes that come out of North Dakota, man.
Won 2 NBA championships as a player for the Knicks.
Yeah. So he's got 13 rings. 13 freaking rings.
That's Bill Russell.
And on top of it, he, as a Lakers coach, was with Jeannie Buss, who was in Playboy, and Jerry Buss's daughter. He was literally with the boss's daughter the whole time. Great dude. He's known for being they call him the Zen Master. He's very good at handling players that
can't go ahead and write him in, man.
So it's like he handled Ron Artest and prime crazy out of his mind Dennis Rodman. and he could just deal with egos, which is how he was able, like, because the Lakers didn't really become that much more talented. He just was able to handle two gods.
Phelps controlled his own destiny, whereas Phil Jackson had to rely on. I mean, look at some of the egos and personalities that he butted heads with. You remember when he almost like went to war with Kobe while he was coaching him? All right.
It's like some people that detract from Jordan and Kobe will say, like, well, he had Phil Jackson for all that. I'm like, come on. Like, the dudes were really good at basketball. But
dude, we're not even 16 in. We're over
we're
an
not
hour.
finishing this tonight, dude.
No, I think once we get this first shirt. Okay.
We're not even halfway done with the first.
Jeff Gordon versus Babe Ruth. I'll let you take Babe Ruth.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Jeff Gordon.
I'll go first.
Yep, sure. Okay.
I really don't need this for Babe, but
Gordon won championships, the NASCAR championship 4 times, making him one of the most successful drivers in NASCAR history. He ranks 3rd in career wins with 93 victories, only behind Richard Petty and David Pearson. Daytona 500 victories. He won 3 times. He's a 5-time winner of the Brickyard 400 and claimed victory at Southern 500 6 times. He set the record for the Ironman record with 797 consecutive starts, and he was the youngest NASCAR champion at the age of 24 in the modern era, and holds the record for most pole positions in NASCAR history with 81 throughout his career.
him and Earnhardt were like the...
Mm-hmm.
So, George Herman Babe Ruth. The dude owns multiple World Series pitching records to the day.
Mm-hmm.
He has 714 bombs, which is, at the time, ridiculous. In 1920, he hit 60 home runs, which was more than every other team did combined. Not all the teams put together, but everyone on one team. Like, I think the A's were they had 54. That was the closest to 60, which nowadays is like 200 plus a year. So that would mean somebody hit like 250 something a year. To put it in perspective, his numbers were absolutely out of control, the best of all time. The dude stole home more than Ricky Henderson ever did. When he retired, he owned most hitting records, and is, in my opinion, the greatest baseball player of all time.
Slugging percentage, runs batted in, and on base plus slugging.
By a lot. I mean, if you go back and look up his numbers compared, there are stats. If there's a stat, so on base plus slugging is known as OPS. That's a number that is on base percentage plus slugging percentage. Now, there's a stat, if it has a plus at the end, it means it's weighted. So if you were exactly average that year, you had 100. If you were 150, you were 50% better than league average. He had tons of years where he was 200 something. So he was 100% plus better than league average.
All right.
He is the greatest baseball player of all time.
So Babe or Jeff?
Babe, easily, man. Babe is...
Jerry Rice, Bruce Lee.
Oh, man, you threw Bruce Lee in here?
Uh-huh.
He said Jerry Rice, and I was like, Jerry. He
Yep.
finished it.
All right, Bruce Lee. Okay. Founder of Jeet Kune Do, developed this hybrid martial arts philosophy which emphasizes practicality and efficiency in combat. Credited with popularizing martial arts in the West and breaking stereotypes in Hollywood by portraying strong Asian characters. Several influential films, including Enter the Dragon and The Chinese Connection, which helped establish martial arts as a popular genre in cinema. Regarded as the first global Chinese star and one of the most influential martial artists in the world of cinema, significantly impacting both martial arts and popular culture.
Kobe's shoes Like they had the Kobe 5 Bruce Lee,
Mhm.
Kobe 11 Bruce Lee. Kyrie has him. Like he is incredibly.
You got Jerry Rice
Influential.
pulled up.
Oh yeah.
All
I have it
right.
pulled up here anyway. He is on the absolute short list. Football is, in my opinion, the most difficult to say greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
It is like, in my opinion, spoiler alert, it's Jordan, Gretzky, and Ruth in the other of it. But in football, like the
You can make
roles
the
are
argument,
so
like,
different.
It's like, because baseball, hockey, basketball are two-way sports. Most of your football
players are
players
just one
were
side.
one way.
You have one job that's very different than
Mhm.
most of the other jobs, like a lineman versus a cornerback. Like that's not even the same world. That's not the same skill set at all.
I'm just going to go ahead and write it in, but go ahead and go down as
Yeah,
you already.
it's Jerry. I mean, he's easily the greatest wide receiver probably, and obviously hugely impactful. He had Joe Montana thrown to him all the time, which is not going to hurt you. He has most career touchdowns, most career receptions, most receiving yards, all-purpose yards, and most consecutive games with at least one catch, which is 274, which is insane to think about that. 274, because they geared up to stop him every time. He's the guy to stop. You can't hold him to no catches once in that whole time. Multiple Super Bowl titles, 3 with the Niners. And then he got Steve Young directly after Joe Montana. All-Pro, first team, numerous times, and it's just college stuff. Where did he go to school? Mississippi Valley State. NCAA record, most touchdowns. He wasn't like the fastest or the quickest or the biggest or anything. He was just that good.
Yeah.
The route running was so far and above.
Well, like I was watching.
Like Randy destroys him in size, speed, jumping, hands. But
well,
like
I was watching like
routes.
some old Chiefs highlights that someone put, and watching like Priest Holmes and Dante Hall.
Mhm.
I was like, they weren't super fast, but
Dante
they
had
just
that shiftiness.
Yeah,
man.
the shiftiness.
Ugh.
But all right,
Yeah.
so we're in
Jerry.
agreement, Jerry.
Jerry. Yeah.
All right,
I'm a big Jay Rice fan.
pull up Vince Lombardi because he is going against Tiger Woods.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah.
That's a very good matchup.
Tiger Woods won 5 Masters championships, 4 PGA championships, 3
He's not
U.S.
even fully
Opens,
retired, is he?
and 3 Open championships, making him second to only Jack Nicklaus. Career Grand Slam, he's one of only 6 players to have won all 4 major championships in his career and was the youngest to achieve it.
And threw it all away.
82 PGA Tour wins. He's tied for the most wins in PGA Tour history, showcasing his dominance in the sport. 3-time U.S. amateur champion, won this title 3 consecutive times before turning pro. And Woods has received multiple accolades, including the PGA Player of the Year and Associated Press Male Athlete of the Year multiple times throughout his career.
Yeah. Probably the greatest golfer of all time. Vince Lombardi, I'm a Packers fan, so another big deal with him is you see it every year. We're going to Disneyland, blah, 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 right? Well, they're holding a trophy. It's called the Lombardi Trophy after him. They won the first 2 Super Bowls. Who they beat in Super Bowl 1?
I don't remember.
You guys have got your fair share now. It was funnier back in the day before you guys had a dynasty. So he won the first 2 Super Bowls, but his career isn't really defined by after the merger. He won 5 consecutive titles before that when it was just the NFL. And then the AFL existed, and it was not remotely as good of a league at the time. But I've read his book. I have a poster of his sayings. He is one of the best motivational coaches of all time. He did not put up with anything. He's incredibly brutal and tough. He's in the Hall of Fame. He is the greatest coach, the professional football coach of all time. What's he got here? He never had a losing season. I did not know that. His postseason winning percentage is 90%. That's nuts, dude. Um, he also coached with the Redskins eventually, but he's mostly known for the Packers dynasty, which was the original dynasty of the now modern merger NFL. This is very difficult for me. I'm not being biased here. Vince Lombardi's the greatest of all time, but Tiger Woods, I think, is probably also the greatest golfer of all time. Like, I don't.
Vince. It's tough, but
Just unreal, man. That's a tough matchup. Did you put that?
Yep. Mike Tyson. Pull that one up.
Iron Mike.
Steffi Graf versus Mike Tyson. Steffi Graf, one of the greatest tennis players in history. 22 Grand Slam titles, 377 weeks as the number one player as number one, and unique achievement of a Golden Slam. 22 major singles titles, which include 4 Australian Open, 6 French, 7 Wimbledon, 5 U.S., Grand Slam in 98, became the first player and only player, male or female, to achieve the Golden Slam by winning all 4 Grand Slam tournaments and the Olympic gold medal in the same calendar year.
She married Andre Agassi, man. I really should have kept track of what their kids ended up being, because that's ridiculous.
Graf held the world number 1 ranking. Record 186 consecutive weeks from 87 to 91, and finished the year in number 1 as a record 8 times. Total of 107 singles titles. Reached Grand Slam finals 31 times, winning 22 of them. Named the WTA Player of the Year 8 times, inducted in the International Tennis Hall of Fame, and recognized as the greatest female tennis player of the 20th century.
Yeah, she, I don't know. Do they still have Sports Illustrated for kids?
Probably.
Is that a thing?
It's probably digital now.
So, like, I mean, you know me, I'm a kid still. But,
Mhm.
like, I had actual Sports Illustrated, and also, so, like, I in my magazine stack, it'd have, like, the swimsuit edition where they just had body paint on it, and then it'd have, like, children's Sports Illustrated. I'd read them both. But they really did a good job of keeping you up to date on, like, more obscure sports besides the top 4, you know, baseball, football, basketball, hockey. And I would watch Steffi Graf on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I can't get into tennis again, but, like, that era, I could absolutely watch multiple females, multiple males, and just love it. She was it's incredible. So Iron Mike Tyson, the dude, nicknamed baddest man on the planet. Some of the greatest quotes of all time.
Eat your face off. I'll eat your children.
My favorite from him is the one where they said, you know, well, now that they've seen you a few times, like, they're going to have a different plan and everything. And he just interrupts immediately. He goes, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like, that's true.
I thought he was fucking excellent in The Hangover.
He was hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe he's in this.
Yeah.
That wasn't on any of the trailers. Like, I didn't know about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, that's Tyson. And then he had, like, Mike Tyson's Adventures and stuff. The dude.
Punch Out?
Yeah, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, the most infamous
on
boxing game.
Arcade game.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a hard game, dude. That's hard. He is the youngest heavyweight fighter. It says 20 here. I thought it was 19. I could be wrong. He was on the streets of New York as a young child, beating the shit out of people and robbing them for money.
Mm-hmm.
And he got put in like a juvenile detention facility. He was basically adopted by a guy named Gus D'Amato, who trained him and became the guy that turned him around. And when he died, he didn't have anyone out helping him. He is the hardest puncher in the history of any mixed martial arts, boxing, combat sport I've ever seen. He was the world champion, held WBA, WBC, and IBF heavyweight titles, become the first to unify all of them. The knockouts, of course. He was in The Hangover, Rocky Balboa movie, and him and Tyson are the top. I mean, him and Ali are the who knows who would win. Because Ali could handle power, but nobody had power like Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson's athleticism was freakish. I have no idea who it would be. But if there was one person in the history of the world that I would not take a punch from, it'd be that dude. That would.
Yeah.
We used to my friends and I back in the day would be like we'd do the would you rather, and one of them was always like, let Mike Tyson blast you in the face.
So Steffi or Mike?
Serena's better than Steffi. I'm not sure anybody's better than Mike.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
I don't know. I know enough boxing to know how unique Ali was. Now, if this is Mike Tyson in the era where he didn't care anymore, when he was into weed and hallucinogens and he needed money and stuff, that's a different world than prime, total psychopath, ready to kill you, Mike Tyson. That's the dude versus whatever of Ali's prime, because he had a long career of being dominant, lost his title, got it back, and all that. I don't know who. I have no idea, but I would pay a shitload of money to watch that. Like, if I get 5 wishes after I die, one of them might be like, dude, I want to see it. Like, what would happen?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be incredible.
All right. Pull up Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
And I'll let you go first.
Okay. Who's the other one?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay. Are you gonna do someone who's one of my guys or girls? Don't steal my thunder, man. Tom. Okay, before I find him, anyway, everyone knows. I mean, he is largely regarded as one of the best players of all time. He's got 7 Super Bowls, lost some, which is, you know what I mean. You think if you had 7 that you would have won them all? Nah.
Yeah.
Nope. My biggest knock on Tom Brady as the GOAT is that he was a pocket quarterback. If you could pressure him, he was in trouble. Peyton was the same way. Patrick Mahomes
can be at times, yeah.
No. He can make plays outside of the pocket.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, ridiculous.
And Patrick Mahomes moves in slow motion.
Yeah, he's not even fast. He's just elusive, man. That's the biggest knock for me on Tom Brady. As far as pocket passers, Tom Brady is just ridiculous. He's absurd. How many Super Bowl MVPs did he get? 5. Good God.
Yeah.
5. Just going to 5 Super Bowls as any player, nonetheless the starting quarterback, is insane. I was watching the game where how am I blanking on his name? Oh my God, we beat him in the Super Bowl. Seriously.
Lamar Jackson?
No, it's Drew Bledsoe. Who was a superstar. He took the Patriots to Super Bowl versus the Packers, my first Packers Super Bowl when I was a kid. And he got hurt, and they threw Tom Brady. Tom Brady was a 7th-round pick out of Michigan. He was slow, and he wasn't even considered, they thought maybe a backup someday. And he turned into that. Now, a lot of his earlier wins were based off defense and great kicking by Vinatieri and whatnot. But then he went on to just have absurd games himself and show that, if you're not playing Eli Manning, he's probably going to win. He has the most career touchdowns, 649. Most career passing yards, almost 90,000. Unbelievable amount of playoff records. He won the MVP a decade apart and one in the middle. How did he only win 3 MVPs? 15-time Pro Bowler. First team All-Pro 3 times. He played in a ridiculous quarterback era, though. Because, only one gets to be the first team.
Yeah.
We're talking Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning. Like, those guys had ridiculous years. Plus, and one big plus for me, Peyton played in a dome.
Yeah.
The dome helps so much versus playing up in Foxborough or Green Bay or Buffalo or Detroit. Detroit's a dome now, but like those northern cities like that, Steelers are like that. Having to do that is a different story for me. He is not anywhere near my favorite football player, but you can't deny his ungodly abilities.
Okay. Well, he is up against Larry Bird.
I love Larry.
One of the greatest basketball players of all time. Career that includes 3 NBA championships, 3 MVP awards, and numerous accolades both as a player and coach.
Underrated today.
Led the Boston Celtics to 3 NBA championships in 81, 84, and 86. Won the most valuable player 3 consecutive times from 84 to 86, making him the only forward in the league history to achieve this feat. Selected to 12 All-Star appearances. Earned NBA Finals MVP twice. Named NBA Rookie of the Year in 1980. After retiring, became a coach for the Pacers.
Yep.
And named Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year was awarded in 2012. He was a member of the Dream Team.
Yep.
And
people were mad at that.
Yep. And he was inducted in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame twice, first as a player and again as a member of the Dream Team. And he's named one of the 50 greatest players and later
That's
included in the 75th anniversary team.
All 75. He is on the short list of greatest players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He's my small forward over LeBron if I had one. He had major back injuries, which limited him. He was, in today's game, with his passing ability and shooting at his height, holy shit. His nickname was the Hick from French Lick, Indiana.
Yep.
Him and Magic going at it was that rivalry, and then Jordan coming in is the reason we get to have basketball today. That being said, Tom Brady beats him.
Okay.
I hate to say it. I love Larry Bird, and I don't like Tom Brady.
Michael Jordan versus Michelle Kwan. I'll just read. We already know Jordan's accolades. I'll just read Michelle's.
You see me? I was just like playing with the paper. I'm like, I don't need Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
We already know.
There's a reason they call it the Michael Jordan of this.
Michelle Kwan marked achievements that have made her one of the most decorated figure skaters in U.S. history. 2-time Olympic medalist.
My sister was super into that back in the day.
Won silver and bronze. 5-time world champion. 9-time U.S. champion. Which is tying the record for most. 9 world championships. 9 consecutive U.S. championships. And 5 world championships are the most for the all-time record for an American skater.
Is figure skating as big as a deal as it was back when we were younger?
Not really.
Like, am I just missing out?
That's it. That's really. I mean, she's got a lot of accolades, but
Michael fucking Jordan.
All right, yeah. We'll just
as Larry.
You don't even just shh. We got it.
One of my favorite quotes. We just talked about him, Larry Bird. Jordan dropped 69 on him in the playoffs, and when they asked him about it, he said that wasn't Michael Jordan. That was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Okay.
One of the ultimate shit talkers had that to say.
Jackie Robinson.
Underrated and overrated.
Huh?
He's underrated and overrated. Some people overrate him. Some people, almost nobody values him correctly.
Okay. Jackie Robinson versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Lou Alcindor.
Okay.
Who you doing? Who am I doing?
I'll do Kareem.
Okay. I know them both pretty
6
well.
NBA championships.
6 MVPs.
6 MVPs. Oh, wait, hold on. NBA championships. Sorry.
6
championships with the Milwaukee Bucks, and 5
One
with the
with-
Lakers.
No, he won 1 with the Bucks, and then he won 5 with Magic. Magic has 5. He has 6 total. Trust
That's
me.
written weird on there. I was like, I don't think he had.
No, that's he and Oscar.
Yeah.
He and Oscar Robertson won a title with the Milwaukee Bucks,
Yeah.
where he was drafted, and then he went to Lakers.
6 MVP awards is the most in NBA history.
It is. Jordan only has 5.
19-time NBA All-Star. That's a fucking lot. Holds the NBA record for most defensive rebounds in a single season, 1,111. Holds the NBA record for most field goals made, 15,837. Most minutes played, 57,446. And most points scored, 38,387. NBA anniversary
When he retired,
teams
Jordan or LeBron has passed him now.
inducted into the 35th, 50th, and 70th NBA anniversary teams. Holds 8 playoff records and 7 All-Star records. Holy shit.
Kareem had. I think he is the one that gets disrespected the most by everyone that says LeBron is the GOAT nowadays. Like, when did he pass Kareem as a better player?
I think there's too many players that are.
Kareem has a legitimate argument as greatest of all time because you didn't even put it on there, but he was with John Wooden. He went undefeated multiple years in college.
Mm-hmm.
Where if it was nowadays, he would have just gone directly to the NBA. He had even more points, even more stuff.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah,
What do we got?
Jackie is he is mostly known for breaking the color barrier.
Yeah.
But the dude was incredible. He was incredibly fast, and he won, or he lettered in like 5 sports at UCLA
That's nuts.
at the same time, man.
What all? Basketball, football, baseball,
Track and
wrestling?
It might have been like soccer. Look it up real quick. Look it up super quick.
All right.
I swear
Go
it was
start.
fun. So he broke the color barrier. Branch Rickey got him. It wasn't just his talent that got him to break it. Branch Rickey needed to have someone who wouldn't just go nuts with everyone dropping the N-word on him 24/7 because people were racist pieces of shit back then. They still are, but not like that. So incredible
4.
man on top. Just 4?
Yep. Football, basketball, track and field, and baseball.
That was 5. Still ridiculous. Still absolutely ridiculous. He's maybe the greatest second baseman of all time. He won the Rookie of the Year in 47. It was Brooklyn back then. He was an All-Star 6 consecutive seasons, MVP in 49. First African-American player to receive that honor. He only played 10 years. He still stole 200 bases.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Especially because that was an era where people didn't steal bases as frequently as they did in previous ones.
Yeah. I mean, people would almost get mad about it, like almost like he was cheating. And
one of the most iconic baseball things I've ever seen is him stealing home against Yogi Berra, and Yogi Berra's like flipping shit. It's old footage, so it's impossible to tell if he got him or not.
Mhm.
Like if I wouldn't put money on if he was out or safe. It's just like bang bang, nobody knows. It's not that overhead perfect slowed down view you see nowadays.
It's like bank security camera.
It's black and white. It's the 50s. Yogi drops down and blocks your view of it anyway. You can't tell. Yogi freaks out, but he gets overrated because he broke the barrier. He gets underrated because people don't realize that he's way more than that, not only in other sports, but in the fact that his career was super short and he was still absolutely elite throughout it. And obviously what he did for the rest of the game. There's a Jackie Robinson Day where everyone wears 42 on their back, his number. Mariano Rivera was the last. If he wore 40, so he's retired. No one can wear 42 on any other team. If you were wearing 42 when they made that, you were allowed to continue to wear it until you retired.
Yeah.
Mariano Rivera was the last one to wear it. It's King Griffey Jr.'s favorite player. Robinson Cano is named after Jackie Robinson, and he wears 42 on his back. Incredible man, incredible player, and like Thorpe, you cannot discount the fact that 3 other sports he was doing it in on top of it. So it's
all right, Kareem or Jackie?
Oh, I think it's Kareem for sure.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Kareem has just a very strong case for greatest of all time in basketball, and Jackie has a very strong case for being best second baseman. But like we've already gone through Willie Mays and Babe Ruth, and he doesn't clear them at all.
All right. Sugar Ray Robinson versus Danica Patrick. I'll take Danica.
Take Danica? I'll take Sugar Ray.
Okay.
Boxing has died, dude. It was on TV all the time back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They'd show old
They're
fights
starting
with
to.
like him and
It's
Marvin.
starting to come back a little bit. Okay, Danica Patrick.
Yeah, everyone's excited to watch one of the Paul brothers get their jaw shattered.
Trailblazing figure in motorsports, best known for being the most successful woman in American open wheel racing. Notable achievements in both IndyCar and NASCAR.
My boy Aaron Rodgers shit the bed on that one.
First woman to win an IndyCar race. She won the 2008 Indy Japan 300. Rookie of the Year for both the 2005 Indianapolis 500 and the 2005 IndyCar Series. Achieved 3 pole positions during her rookie season, equaling the record for most pole positions in a rookie season. Throughout her Indy career, she secured 7 top 3 finishes, including the career best third at the Indianapolis 500 in 2009, which was the best performance by a woman at that race. First woman to start from pole in Daytona 500. And, achieved 14 top 10 finishes across both NASCAR.
That was a tough barrier to break.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think, like, she broke a lot of,
That's a boys' club. That's a major boy. That's a redneck boys' club.
Yeah.
Man. It's like one thing
She
to like break
wasn't-
into golf where it's all like hoity-toity.
She
Like,
wasn't
that's-
welcomed.
No, not at all. She had to, to deal with it. That's like, there's a reason those people that break the barriers are like Jackie Robinson. Like, because they're not bringing somebody in to just be okay at it. You know what I mean? You have to bring in someone that's going to be like, this person's incredible. So I got Sugar Ray. I remember I never saw one live, but they would show like replays.
Oh, yeah.
Or replays, but they would show the fights over on back when we had like all those ESPN, the different channels and stuff. Like we had ESPN Classic and
ESPN Ocho.
Yeah, the Ocho. So he in his amateur career, it's often cited as he was 85-0 with 69 knockouts. Won the Golden Gloves 2 years before he turned professional, which was the age of 19. He won his first 40 fights. He was a welterweight champion in 1946, held that title for 5 years until 51, and he was a middleweight champion, pulling that off in 1951 when he changed divisions. Became the first boxer to win a divisional world championship 5 times, achieving this by regaining the middleweight title in 1958. Over his career, he amassed a professional record of 175 wins, 19 losses, and 6 draws. He was named Fighter of the Year twice and is frequently ranked among the top boxers in history. He had lightning fucking hands, dude. Just, if you ever had actual boxing gloves on, you're like, wow, does that slow you down?
Yeah.
And like to watch someone throw their hands that fast, he was incredibly entertaining. He was a showman with it. I miss that era of boxing, man. Because even like guys that weren't great were like, they were tough and they're fun to watch.
So I can name several other boxers.
Oh, there are lots of boxers better than Sugar Ray. Not lots.
Other
couple.
than Danica Patrick, the only other female racer that I can think of is AJ Ferguson, and that's it.
Dan?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, although she never won, other than like the pre-race and stuff like that on the pole position.
We're talking just NASCAR with her. Or are we throwing the rest?
I think both. I mean, because she competed in 2 different styles of racing.
which is not an
Yeah.
easy thing to do.
By the way, surprised you didn't get my reference there.
Hmm?
AJ Ferguson.
Oh.
From Little Rascals.
Yes.
All right. Look up Jack Nicholas.
Yeah, I was like, that's a cross of actor.
All right.
This is basically one of the only people that has a shot at Tiger in golf.
Jack Nicholas versus Kelly Slater.
You got Slater pulled up?
Yep. 11 World Surf League Championships. 56 Championship Tour victories. Youngest and oldest World Championship. Won it at 20 years old and 39 years old. Introduced intentional fin releases and aerial moves, which revolutionized surfing and influenced the sport's evolution. And he launched the Kelly Slater Wave Company, which developed state-of-the-art artificial wave pools for training and inland surfing opportunities.
So Jack Nicklaus, nicknamed the Golden Bear. I got to see the very tail end of his career.
Mhm.
And then he went on to the senior tour, which is, a totally different thing. He has 18 majors, which is the most by any. Everyone thought Tiger would, but he blew his life up and never was the same. But still, 18 is just absolutely wild. He's won 117 total tournaments. He was the Rookie of the Year in 1962 and the Player of the Year 5 times, obviously in the Hall of Fame. He was the PGA money list leader 8 times. He won the Payne Stewart Award. Payne Stewart's a Kansas dude. I think he's probably the greatest golfer of all time. I'm going with Jack.
Yeah. I mean, I can't name another surfer
No.
other than Kelly Slater, but I mean, you can't be. I mean, to accomplish what Jack did back then, I mean, you got to think like, look at what all these guys do nowadays. Like, you're training 365. You have, like, Patrick Mahomes has a staff.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a nutritionist. He's got
You can't fathom the amount of people that I
Yeah.
have. Like, I'd have someone living, like, they'd all be living in a house next to me.
yeah.
I'd have, like,
All right.
physical therapists and professional masseuses just nonstop, man. I remember talking about that when I was in college with friends. I'm like, if I could just make it to the pro level and start getting that, like, daily, like,
Yeah.
care from a legitimate source.
All right. Pull up Floyd Mayweather. And he is going against Wayne Gretzky. Which
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
NHL records. Upon his retirement, Gretzky held or shared 61 NHL records. That's fucking astronomical. Most career goals,
It's a great one, dude.
894. Most career assists, 1,963. Points, 2,857. Career playoff goals, 122. Career assists, 260. Career playoff points, 382. Most hat tricks, 50 in a regular season play.
Jesus Christ, dude. 50 hat tricks.
He
He basically introduced that entire, like, stand behind the goal
Yeah.
and make them make a choice.
led the Edmonton Oilers to 4 Stanley Championships.
Kings.
Yep. Won the Hart Trophy, awarded to the league's MVP 9 times, named to the NHL All-Star team multiple times. First player to score 200 points in a single season, achieving this feat 4 times. Also scored over 100 points in 15 different seasons, a record that highlights his scoring. And represented Canada in international competitions, contributing to the national team's success and solidifying his status as the greatest hockey legend of all time?
Easily.
Okay.
Floyd is 50-0, and I don't give a shit. He is a defensive fighter. It's not entertaining, and he picks and chooses extremely well. 50-0 is still 50-0, but 27 knockouts is not great.
Yeah.
15 world championships.
Just write it in.
Thank you. He's one of
Not
the best.
taking away from what he has
He's one
done.
of the best boxers of all time, but he's nothing close to a Wayne Gretzky, man.
Okay. John Cena versus Jesse Owens.
Good Lord, how do we even debate
I'll
that?
do John Cena just because.
It's your boy. Jesse Owens made Hitler quit the fucking Olympics. That's such a cool thing, dude.
Mm-hmm. All right.
36 in Berlin.
We covered John Cena at the beginning.
Hold on. You ever seen that Bill Burr segment where he's like, can you imagine having to ride home in the limo with Hitler after he does this master race shit? Jesse Owens comes in and just whoops him so bad that he leaves.
Jeez. All right. John Cena held the WWE Championship record 13 times and 3 World Heavyweight Championships. So, total of 16 times. 5-time United States Championship. 4-time Tag Team Championship, including 2 of the World Tag Team Championship. 2-time Royal Rumble winner. 1-time Money in the Bank winner. And, yeah, also a whole bunch of other shit under his belt.
We talked about the...
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about the acting. We talked about the Make-A-Wish, all that he does.
As far as his contributions to pro wrestling, whether they're fictional stats or not, I mean, they're still stats. I mean, one of the greatest of all times, up there with Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Randy Savage, Ric Flair, all of them.
Top of the line.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesse was most known for the 1936 Berlin Olympics. He won, probably has it right here. Yeah, he won 4. Long jump, 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x1, 4x100. In the long jump, the dude that he was going up against was a German guy, like a straight-up Aryan-looking German guy, and he helped him beat the German guy. Helped Jesse Owens beat the German himself by showing him how to, because he was going over the line on the long jump, and he showed him how to do it so he wouldn't, and he went there and marked it and said jump from here, which blew Hitler's mind, that's so fucking awesome to me. It was incredible. He set 3 world records in less than an hour in 1935, Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1976, 40 years after 1936 Olympics. I mean, think how racist America was in 1936, and then imagine that he went somewhere else that was more racist.
Yeah.
How weird must that have been to actually be like, holy shit, there's a more racist place than America in 1936? By a lot.
Yeah.
One of the greatest track and field. I will defer to you on Cena and how you want to handle that. Jesse's not the greatest track star of all time. One of the most iconic.
I think the iconicness, because John Cena's technically in a fictional sport. I mean, it'd be like throwing Al Bundy's stats up there or something like that.
He played for the Steelers?
John Cena?
No.
Oh.
Ed O'Neill, the dude that played
Al
Bundy. Yeah, he was a professional football player. He's friends with Terry Bradshaw.
By the way, I think I've mentioned it on a past episode, but did you know that Terry Bradshaw was a backup in college to the guy that started Duck Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're bringing
the guy was enjoying making duck calls and stuff like that so much that he quit, and Terry Bradshaw was his backup.
Bradshaw is a weird figure.
I'm gonna go Jesse Owens just because of the iconicness of what he did. Okay, Lawrence Taylor, Sue Bird. I'll do Sue Bird.
LT.
Let's get through this first round.
Lawrence Taylor, man.
Yeah. Just for that,
Seriously, man. He admitted to paying a child
Mm-hmm.
for sex. I don't know how you come back from that. Like, I'm not gonna go political, but like that should be the end of your life.
Grounds to not be on a healthier kids thing.
Yeah, that's just
Sue Bird, legendary figure in women's basketball, known for 4 WNBA championships, 5 Olympic gold medals, and numerous accolades throughout her career. Drafted first overall in 2002, led the Storm to titles in 04, 2010, 18, and 20. That's a long career.
Yeah.
Only player to win championships in 3 different decades. Selected the All-Star game multiple times. Over 21. Oh, yeah. Played over 21 seasons.
It's a lot of basketball, dude.
Yeah. Ranking among the top in assist and 3-point shooting. It's a lot.
I do remember watching Sue Bird.
Okay.
LT, probably the greatest defensive player of all time. He basically invented the edge rusher, as we know them, the linebacker that does that. He's unbelievable. Was unbelievable. He's also a pretty terrible human being by any standard. This isn't allegedly.
Yeah.
These are actual, I admitted to him things.
If we're going off of stats alone, off of career.
It's LT.
All right.
Yeah, it's
We'll get that one out of there soon.
who's he up against after? Do we know yet?
Pele and Lindsey Vonn.
He's gone. They won't be long.
All right. John Jones, Lance Armstrong.
Bones.
All right. I'll do Lance.
Yeah, Lance.
Lance.
How many people did you know that had a Lance Armstrong bracelet? Live strong.
Several. Most of them were fucking swimmers. Okay. 7-time Tour de France champion. Won the race consecutively from 99 to 2005. Cancer survivor with testicular cancer and made a recovery and return to cycling. Founded the Lance Armstrong Foundation.
Live strong.
Yeah. And stripped of titles due to doping.
Like everyone else.
Yeah.
I seriously want to get into blood doping myself.
John Jones.
Blood doping is where your body has like 6 pints of blood in it, and you take out a pint, and then you let your body regenerate all those red blood cells. You get all your count back up. Then you take that pint and pump it back in, and everything is more efficient with retrieving lactic acid out of your muscles and getting oxygen to everything that you need. And like, I'm going to talk to my doctor about that because I mean, like, I'm not performing in some incredibly important race.
You're going to get us in trouble coaching.
I already
You
have
got an unfair advantage.
No, this is natural, man. So John Bones Jones, he also had some issues with doping. Youngest champion ever at 23 years old. Man, he's been
in
around
UFC.
for a long time. Yeah, in the UFC. I have helped pay to watch some of his fights back in the day, in that earlier era. He held the UFC light heavyweight twice and the heavyweight championship from 2023 to 2025. Holds the record for most UFC. Holds many UFC records in the light heavyweight division, including most title defenses, most wins, and longest win streak. He spent a record 1,743 days as UFC's number 1 pound-for-pound fighter. I think a lot of people still consider him in the UFC the greatest. He did test positive for a bunch of stuff over the years and was in a bunch of controversies over that. It's kind of fallen away. with his legacy somehow. Some people like it's just forever tarnishes you, and some people it just nobody cares. He after a 3-year hiatus, he came back in 2023, and he retired this year.
Mm-hmm.
He is maybe the best pound for pound UFC fighter of all time.
But is he a win bike races with no nuts?
He had one.
Okay, one.
Dad had one. I was in it.
All right. John Jones?
John Jones.
All right. Pele versus Lindsey Vonn.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Take Pele.
Pele. What the fuck is Pele's first name?
Pele, man.
Is it just like fucking seal? Oh, yeah. It's just literally Pele.
It's Pele.
Okay. Only player to have won the FIFA World Cup 3 times with Brazil. Scoring record, incredible 1,283 goals in 1,367 games, including 504 goals in 496 appearances for Santos FC. Led Santos to 2 consecutive Copa Libertadores titles. Won the Intercontinental Cup with Santos and both 62 and 63. Named the FIFA World Player of the Century in '99, sharing the honor with Diego Maradona.
Diego Maradona.
Yeah, one of the greatest soccer players of all time.
Diego or Pele?
Pele.
Well,
Both.
Diego's both, but yeah. I'll just read a couple things about Lindsey Vonn. Thank you. She's a skier,
just
alpine skier. Let's see. She's got most World Cup race victories by a woman, 82. Most World Cup downhill victories, 43. Most World Cup Super G victories, 28. 4-time World Cup champion, including 3 years in a row, 2008, 2010, then a year off in 2012. Olympic gold medalist in 2010. Maybe the most famous alpine skier.
yeah.
Male or female. But yeah, Pele's the Michael Jordan of soccer.
Okay.
Or the other way around.
And just by default, I already advanced Pele.
Pass LT.
Past
Thank you.
Lawrence
We don't even need to deal with that, man.
Taylor.
Ooh,
All right.
This next one's a good one, though.
Go ahead and do Kobe, because I know you got all that, I know. All right, Kobe Bryant versus Peyton Manning. Manning won 2 Super Bowls with Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos, marking significant milestones in both franchises. Named the NFL MVP 5 times, selected the Pro Bowl 14 times, numerous NFL records, including most career passing yards and touchdowns, and held the record for most Pro Bowl selections by a quarterback. Inducted into the Hall of Fame and into the College Football Hall of Fame and the Pro Football Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
solidifying his legacy.
Tennessee, man.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 overall pick. There was actually a debate, him or Ryan Leaf. That's unbelievable.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, plus his work is like a spokesperson.
Yeah.
His commercials are pretty much unrivaled
Yeah.
nowadays.
I like his commercials.
Yeah, he's very likable. He came back from a major neck injury where he couldn't. I saw the video of it. He was like out in the yard with his assistant or like somebody that worked for him, and he was trying to throw a football before he went to the Broncos.
Yeah.
And it was like a child.
Was it him or Favre that they cut the muscles from the neck to the shoulder to like loosen it up?
That had to be him. Favre didn't have that. Also pocket passer, but maybe the most precise pocket passer of all time.
Peyton Manning was one of those guys that you hated to see in the playoffs.
Oh Jesus, get him the fuck away from me, dude.
Yeah. Like it's kind of like Patrick Mahomes now. Like he gets to the playoffs and it's not a guy you want to face unless you're the Eagles.
You don't have to worry about the playoffs this year.
Yeah, no.
And I get to face the Eagles in the first round as the 7th seed. So Kobe is a god. Kobe Bean Bryant went to Lower Merion High School, got drafted. His parents had to sign his NBA contract because he was 17 years old.
You may just go ahead and write it in. I'll let you keep talking, but I'll write it in.
Won 5 titles, won the Finals MVP in 2009 and 2010. 2 gold medals, one in 2008, one in 2012, and he let other people win some after that because he didn't need to. The leader of the Redeem team, bringing USA basketball dominance. Untimely death was brutal. Maybe the greatest pure score of all time. Dropped to 81 in one time in one game versus the Raptors. And the most incredible thing about that is it wasn't like a blowout. They needed those 81 points.
Yeah.
I have infinite Kobe knowledge at this level, and I don't know how in deep you want me to go on this.
All right, he's already advanced.
Okay. I mean, the dude is...
Yep. All right.
He's the 1A, 1B of basketball.
Pull up your other hero, Mickey Mantle.
I love me some Mickey.
All right. Mickey Mantle versus Usain Bolt.
Ooh, that's rough.
Won the Olympic
That's rough,
Usain Bolt won the Olympic gold medals in the 100, 200 meter, and 4x100 relays across 3 consecutive Olympic games.
I wanted him to play football so bad.
What's that?
I wanted him to play football so bad.
I'm surprised that he never did. Bolt set the work. Didn't he try out for the Chiefs? He had like a workout with him or something.
I think he just he'd work out with him and stuff. I don't know if I saw a video of him with like a very fast cornerback trying to track him on a go route. Nah, no, man.
Bolt set the record for the 100 meters at 9.58 seconds during the 2009 World Championships in Berlin. Received the IAAF World Athlete of the Year award 6 times. Named Ladarius World Sportsman of the Year 3 times. In 2009, he became the youngest member of the Order of Jamaica. Don't know what that is, but
it's like the Order of the British deal. It's like knighted type thing for Jamaica. So Mickey Mantle was my dad's icon growing up. He played with him for a couple weeks. Known as the Commerce Comet, arguably the most talented baseball player in the history of the world. He blew his knee out on a storm drain in his rookie year. Before that, almost everyone that saw him said he was the fastest player anybody ever saw. He is the one that brought about switch hitting in baseball, which is now fairly common. 536 home runs, crazy high at the time. Played his entire career with the Yankees. He was a shortstop initially. They moved him to center field. He won a Triple Crown. He won 3 MVPs. He was going to set the home run record before he got Hey, have you heard of the flu?
Yeah.
So he had the flu, right? Well, he got a shot from a doctor in his hip in 1961, the year Roger Maris broke the home run record, and he got an abscess like that big on it and couldn't play the rest of the year. But he had like 52, 54 home runs and was probably going to break the record with Maris or not. He has a shit load of records. Back when he played, there was only the World Series. So that's 7 games at most, 4 at least.
Yeah.
Now we have all these different rounds.
They just took basically the 2 teams with the top record and had them play each other.
One American League, one National League. They play each other. So, he had 18 home runs in the World Series, which is so far and above anybody else. But now they say, most playoff home runs, and, a lot of players have more than that. It's yeah, but, you had to be so good that you were the best team in your league all that time. I think he won 7 titles. It probably says here.
All right. How we feeling?
Mickey Mantle is a god. Usain Bolt is the undisputed greatest track and field athlete of all time. It's Usain Bolt, man.
Okay.
Jeter and
you're surprising me with some of these picks, man.
Dude, that's just objective.
Okay. All right.
Just objectively.
One of my favorites,
Mia
Hamm.
and Sweetness.
And Walter
Sweetness.
Payton. Okay, I'll do Walter.
You Walter?
Yeah, I'm already on there.
Okay.
All right. Widely regarded as the greatest football player of all time, Walter Payton played 13 seasons, all with the Bears.
It's him or Barry. Best running back ever.
Drafted,
Him or Barry Sanders, best running back ever, pretty easily.
Drafted 4th overall, Super Bowl champion with the Bears in '86. Won the NBA or the AP NFL.
I hate how they do that. It was the 85 Bears, but they won it in 86. That's so dumb. I hate how they do it and how they name it.
Award in '97. He led the league in rushing yards, 1,852, and 14 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. He's got a lot of fucking shit on here.
Dude, Walter Payton's ridiculous.
Yeah. Selected the Pro Bowl 9 times. All-Pro honors multiple times, including the 75th anniversary all-time team in '94 and the NFL 100th anniversary all-time team in 2019.
Yeah. That good.
Has the record for career rushing yards at the time of retirement.
Emmitt Smith broke it in a shitload more carries.
Peyton held the record for the most career rushing yards with 16,726. Stood until 2002. Total yards from scrimmage, he had that record with 21,264, and that's combined rushing and receiving. 110 rushing touchdowns and 178 consecutive games started. Pro Football Hall of Fame in '93, College Football Hall of Fame in '96, and Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame same year. Presented annually, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. And yeah.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
Mia Hamm, professional soccer player, female soccer player, probably the most famous, maybe the best. The first one I was pretty much aware of as a kid.
It's taking off the shirt thing, huh?
It doesn't hurt. Not if you're pretty like her. She was a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 2-time FIFA Women's World Cup champion, FIFA Women's World Cup winner in '91 and 1999. Participated in '95 and 2003, and they finished third in those other ones. She won the gold medal in '96 and 2004, silver in 2000 in between those. Her records: scored international goals, 158, most by any player, male or female.
I'm just going to put in Walter Payton. I think we're both in agreement on that, right? Okay. But go ahead and continue.
Most by any player, male or female, at the time of retirement. Later broken in 2013, holds the record for 144 career assists, the highest in U.S. women's national team history. Accumulated 276 international caps, ranking her 4th in U.S. history appearances. FIFA World Player of the Year 2001, 2002, National Soccer Hall of Fame. She was also big time in college at North Carolina.
Very established career.
Yeah, probably the best female soccer player of all time.
All right.
Next.
Go ahead and pull up LeBron James.
I don't need to pull up LeBron James.
Okay. LeBron James versus Ric Flair. 16-time world heavyweight champion.
You got Ric Flair, right?
Yep. Some sources claim he's a 21-time world champion. Headlined major events on 10 occasions, WrestleMania and Starrcade, which...
Shit, he's still around, dude.
WrestleMania is huge. I mean, it's...
Yeah, it's a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2008 and 2012. NWA Hall of Fame in 2008. Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame 2006. Yeah, all sorts of different Hall of Fames. Yeah. Wrestled all over the world for years.
You want me to try and be objective here?
Let's hear about LeBron James. LeBron James.
The number one biggest thing is I hate him. However, he is unfucking believably good.
Mhm.
And that is the worst part about his LeBron sexuals, as they call them. Seriously, I didn't make that up. Is that they shove him down your throat so hard that it's so over the top that you hate the way they say it. If they were just like, he's a top 5, 10 player of all time, we would all be like, oh, okay. But just since he came in, yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
He's incredible. He was able to lose 6 finals. He got shut down by J.J. Barea, who looks like a small child. He cut and run on his team every chance he got. He is probably the greatest physical specimen in the history of all sports.
Yeah.
He is undoubtedly taken some performance-enhancing drugs for quite some time now. However, most people don't care about that in basketball, and a lot of them are taking some stuff. Load management stuff is bullshit. He has the scoring record. He's still unbelievably good at this age. He threw down an alley-oop the other night. It was incredible. And I was just like, how the fuck is he doing that at that age? And I was like, oh, that's right. He's 6'9" and can jump out of the gym. He will never be on the level of Michael Jordan. He couldn't. There's nothing he could do at this point. He had a chance, though. He really did.
Yeah.
Like, he could have, if he stuck around and actually did it in one place instead of bouncing around, he could have had my respect as the greatest of all time. I think he has the greatest career accomplishments, but he's not the best player. Still, even he's my least favorite athlete of all time, and he's still pretty easily a top 10 player for me. Pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that throws him at 3, I'm not mad at that either. You say top 3. He is absolutely incredible, but he did take the easiest route every single time. He's got a bunch of gold medals. And at this point, it's pretty obvious he's just racking up more stats,
Yep.
more achievements, because he'll never be able to make up for the rest of this stuff, which is a shame. I'd rather him only have gone to like 2 or 3 finals and stayed in one place, or 1 or 2 places or something. Then leaving
Was he at his 4th team?
I mean, if you count the Cavs as it's his 4th jump. I mean, Cavs, Heat, Cavs, Lakers. So he's bounced.
Cavs, Heat, Lakers. Yeah.
Cavs, Heat, Cavs, Lakers. I would rather have seen his career.
Isn't there rumors he's going back to the Cavs?
Yeah, he needs to go because it doesn't work with him and Luka. They were like a top 4.
Wasn't there also rumors of him going to Golden State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talk about that all the time. He's friends with Steph. He is very well liked. He's also very respected in the fact that you never hear anything bad about him. Like, he's never gotten in trouble for cheating. You don't hear about him as a womanizer. He's a great father. You never hear it. He takes care of his kids. He takes care of his friends. You never hear that about him. So I give him a lot of respect for that. Kobe
he's
got caught cheating.
He's trash talked about the flopping a lot.
Oh, Jesus. The flopping, dude.
But
it's
get this, though. It's
unbelievable. The dude is a fucking brick wall, and he gets knocked down by nothing.
Someone put together a highlight video.
Oh, the compilation
of
the
80s and 90s.
Oh, where guys are getting
basketball.
Slaughtered.
And they were showing guys from the 80s and 90s.
Guys are getting hammered.
But
dude.
there was also guys that were flopping still.
Nobody flops
and I was surprised.
LeBron.
I was
Nobody
surprised.
flops like LeBron. And the problem I have with LeBron doing it is that he is a freight train, gigantic beast of a man. Nobody can do that to you. Just
all right.
Shut it down.
You ready for our last matchup of the first round?
LeBron, I hate you, but we're incredible.
We're going to have to cut this after this and do a part 2 because we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes for part 1.
Good God.
Okay.
And this list could have been, there are a lot of names up there of different sports, different other people on those sports that we could have thrown in.
Pull up Wilt Chamberlain.
Remind me to get that Babe Ruth deal next time.
Yeah.
We'll try it out. I'll keep the can.
Babe
we can put the can up there.
Okay. Richard Petty, known as the King, is one of the most accomplished drivers in NASCAR history. Over 200 race wins and 7 championships. Tied the record with Dale Earnhardt and Jimmy Johnson. Wow, that's one that I'd like. That is a yeah. Holds the record for most wins in NASCAR history. Between 58 and 92. That's a long fucking career.
Yeah.
Petty won the most prestigious Daytona 500, a record 7 times. God, not 500 times. Making him one of the most successful drivers in the race's history. In 67, he won 27 races in a single season. Record still stands today. Also holds the record for the most pole positions in NASCAR with 123 through his career. And 513 consecutive starts, which is still a record today. Yeah, quite a bit.
When I was growing up, he was pretty much the undisputed best. When I was youngest, he was the best NASCAR racer of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to see hardly any of it.
Yeah.
Ironically, Wilt Chamberlain was barely considered maybe the best of all time when I was super young, before Jordan took off, before Magic was fully established. Obviously, Magic got cut down by HIV, which he did to himself, but still, Wilt, obviously, he's a KU guy. Wilt is still supposedly scored 100 points. I don't believe it.
You don't think he's...
Nah.
I thought there was footage of it.
No, there's no footage.
Oh.
There aren't even pictures of it. There's just a picture of him holding up 100. I'm not saying he couldn't. I think he probably could have on a nightly basis if he really, really wanted to. He ended up being a Laker for a short period of time and led the league in assists as a center, because they said he was all selfish, just scoring, blah, blah, blah. And they had to completely change the game for Wilt. Goaltending, the lane, all of that. Because he dropped. Does it have it on here? He had a season where he averaged over 50 points a game. A game averaged.
Yeah.
So if he scored 30, that means another time he scored 70. So if you're averaging 50, and he couldn't shoot free throws.
That's crazy.
And him and Shaq just would not learn. Tried underhand, tried all of it. So he still holds 72 NBA records. The only player to average 40 or 50 points in a season, score 100 in a game, record over 2,000 rebounds in a season. Jesus Christ. 30-23 season.
I appreciate what Richard Petty did for his sport.
Big Dipper, dude.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt went on to do more stuff as well. He was in Conan the Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big icon as well. Love Wilt, man.
Okay.
They do not talk about him enough.
So we
of all time.
Actually, we went to school with a girl named Chamberlain that was named after him. So
Jay's nephew, his name is Jackson, named after Bo Jackson.
Nice.
And he calls him Bo.
Bailey's cousins are named after George Brett and Cal Ripken Jr.
Not a bad call.
Yeah.
Not a bad call. Those are two.
All right. So
we'll be back.
We're going to have to cut it because, we're over 2 hours and just made it through the first round. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll try to be back on a regular basis, especially with, we still got a month till soccer starts back up.
364 more days to hockey season.
So, thank you guys for joining us on our anniversary episode, second anniversary.
Part 1.
Yeah, part 1. So
we'll be back.
Have a good night, and we'll be back.